everyone, good day. I am Jessa B. Sabanal, a second-year Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Social Studies. So today, I'll be discussing about the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or PPST, specifically on the salient features and components. But before we dive into our main discussion, let us know first our learning objectives. First, understand the salient features and components of the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or PPST, including career stages, domains, strands, and indicators. Second, analyze teaching practices using the PPST framework to identify strengths and areas for improvement. And then, learn to identify and interpret PPST indicators, which benchmark teachers' performance and professional competence. So, introduction. The Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers is a framework designed to improve education quality by guiding teachers' professional development, setting clear expectation and benchmark to meet diverse learners' needs and enhance educational outcomes. And now, let's move on to the four career stages of PPST. So, starting with the beginning, which is the career stage 1. So, teachers who have gained the qualifications recognized for entry into the teaching profession and need support from more experienced colleagues. So, these are new teachers who have completed their training and are starting their careers. So, they may have the necessary qualifications, but they still need guidance and help from experienced teachers. For example, a newly qualified teacher might need advice on managing a classroom or dealing with challenging students from a veteran teacher who has been teaching for many years. So second, the proficient. This is a career stage 2. Teachers who independently apply teaching principles and strategy skills vital to the teaching and learning process. So these are teachers who can use teaching methods and strategies effectively without needing much help. For example, a teacher might design engaging lesson plans or adopt teaching techniques to suit the needs of their students, showing their ability to apply teaching principles independently. So next, career stage 3, highly proficient. Teachers who consistently display a high level of performance in their teaching practice, mentor colleagues, and work collegially with other staff. So this statement describes teachers who excel in their teaching duties, actively support their colleagues, and collaborate effectively with other staff members. For example, Ms. Smith consistently delivers engaging lessons that cater to diverse students' needs. She also mentors new teachers, sharing effective strategies and providing support. And last stage is distinguished. Teachers who embody the highest standards for teaching grounded in global best practice and lead colleagues in promoting quality teaching and learning. So this statement underscores teachers who epitomize the pinnacle of teaching excellence, drawing from the best practices worldwide. They take charge in guiding their colleagues to enhance the quality of teaching and learning. For example, Dr. Martinez consistently implements cutting-edge teaching methodologies aligned with global standards. So those are the four career stages of PPST. And now let's proceed to the 7 domains of PPST. 1. Content knowledge and pedagogy. 2. Learning environment. 3. Diversity of learners. 4. Curriculum and planning. 5. Assessment and reporting. 6. Community linkages and professional engagement. 7. Professional growth and professional development. So, each domain has a corresponding strand. First strand, content knowledge and its application within and across curriculum areas. So this strand focuses on the content knowledge application, which are using what you know about different subjects and applying it to the teaching various topics within and across different areas of study. Number 2, research-based knowledge and principles of teaching and learning. So using proven methods and theories about how students learn to guide your teaching practices. And then the positive use of ICT. Harnessing technology in constructive way to enhance teaching and learning experiences. And then strategies for promoting literacy and numeracy. So using effective methods to improve students like reading, writing, and especially in math skills. And then strategies for promoting critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills. So, employing techniques to encourage students to think deeply and creatively, fostering higher order thinking skills or thinking abilities. So next, mother tongue, Filipino and English in teaching and learning. So incorporating students' native languages and English effectively in teaching and learning in order to support language development. And then classroom communication strategies, utilizing various communication techniques to engage students and convey information effectively during lessons or during the discussions. So domain 2, learning environment. Strand 1, learner safety and security. So this strand making sure students feel safe physically and emotionally in the classroom, which help them focus on learning without worrying about harm or discomfort. Next, fair learning environment. So creating a space where all students have an equal chance to learn and succeed, regardless of their backgrounds or abilities, ensuring everyone feels respected and valued. Next, management of classroom structure and activities. So, organizing the classroom in a way that keeps students engaged and focused on learning, with clear routines and well-planned activities. So next is support for learner participation. So encouraging students to actively take part in their class discussion, group work, and other activities, making them feel involved and motivated to learn. So next is promotion of purposive learning. So helping students understand why they are learning something and how it connects to their lives or future goals, making their learning meaningful and purposeful. And then last is management of learner behavior. So using strategies to guide and regulate students' behavior in a positive way, creating a respectful and productive learning environments for everyone. So next, domain 3, diversity of learners. So strand 1, learners' gender, needs, strength, interest, and experiences. So understanding and addressing differences among students in terms of gender, needs, strength, interest, and life experiences to support their individual learning journeys. And next, learners' linguistic, cultural, socio-economic, and religious backgrounds. So recognizing and valuing the various cultural, linguistic, socio-economic, and religious backgrounds of students to create inclusive learning environments that respect and celebrate diversity. And then learners with disabilities, giftedness, and talents. So supporting students with disabilities, giftedness, and talents by providing appropriate accommodations, resources, and opportunities for their unique learning needs and abilities. Next, learners in difficult circumstances. So offering additional support and resources to students facing challenging life circumstances such as poverty, trauma, or family issues to ensure they have equal access to education and opportunities for success. And then learners from indigenous groups. So acknowledging and honoring the cultural heritage, knowledge, and perspective of indigenous students while addressing their educational needs and promoting their academic and cultural identity. So, domain 4, curriculum and planning. Strand 1, planning and management of teaching and learning process. 2, learning outcomes aligned with learning competencies, relevant and responsiveness of learning programs, professional collaboration to enrich teaching practice, teaching and learning resource including ICT. So, these points emphasize the importance of effective planning, collaboration, and resource utilization in promoting quality education. So, domain 5, assessment and reporting. So, strand 1, design, selection, organization, and utilization of assessment strategies. 2, monitoring and evaluation of learning progress and achievement, feedback to improve learning, communication of learning needs, progress and achievement by key stakeholders, and use of assessment data to enhance teaching and learning practices and programs. These points underscore the importance of assessment in informing instruction and supporting students' learning. So next is community linkages and professional engagement. So strand 1, establishment of learning environments that are responsive to community contexts. 2, engagement of parents and the wider school community in the educative process, professional ethics, school policies and procedures. So these emphasize the importance of collaboration, ethical conduct, and community engagement in promoting effective education. So last domain by its strand, personal growth and professional development. So strand 1, philosophy of teaching. 2. Dignity of teaching as a profession, professional links with colleagues, professional reflection and learning to improve practice, and professional development goals. So these concepts highlight the importance of valuing teaching as a profession, fostering collaboration with peers, and actively engaging in ongoing learning and self-improvement. Next is indicators, but before that, let us know first what is the difference between strands and indicators. So strands are specific areas of competence within each domain. They represent broader categories that outline what teachers need to know and be able to do in that domain, while indicators are specific, measurable behaviors and actions that demonstrate the competencies described in the strands. So let's proceed to the indicators under 7 domains. So domain 1, content knowledge and pedagogy. So demonstrate deep understanding of subject matter knowledge, utilizes a variety of teaching strategies to develop critical thinking, and integrates ICT in teaching and learning. So domain 2, learning environment. So creates a safe and motivating learning environment, establishes classroom management practices, and promotes an inclusive learning culture. So domain 3, diversity of learners. So its indicators or demonstrate knowledge of learners' socio-cultural backgrounds, implements differentiated instruction, and uses strategies responsive to learner diversity. Domain 4, curriculum and planning. Plans, lesson aligned with learning standards and competencies, design instructional plans that address diverse learning needs, and implements curriculum innovations. Domain 5, assessment and reporting. Utilize a variety of assessment tools and strategies, provide timely and constructive feedback to students, uses assessment data to improve teaching and learning. So domain 6, community linkages and professional engagement. Establishes collaborative relationships with parents and the community, participates in professional learning communities, and engage in professional development activities. And last but not the least, personal growth and professional development. Reflects on teaching practices for continuous improvement, sets professional goals and pursues lifelong learning, and demonstrates high standards of personal and professional ethics. In conclusion, the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers or PPST provide a framework for teachers' professional development through defined career stages, domains, strands, and indicators, ensuring continuous improvement and better educational outcomes for diverse learners. It's crucial for advancing the teaching profession in the Philippines. So that would be all. I hope that you've learned something from today's discussion. Thank you everyone and God bless.